Alright, but it's all good now, I guess. So yeah, KR DP. If I can like actually get a good run in this route, then I'll switch. Hey Beefer, thanks for the good luck. Nah, not really. Not for humans. I'd have to learn how to super jump to make it faster, I think. And I would have to do a bunch of X-ray shenanigans and also learn how to wall jump underwater. There's a lot of things I have to do to make KRDP fast. I'll just leave that to the keyboard warriors. I'll leave it to good old Beef Man. You can't plasma super jump? Wow, what a noob. Imagine not being able to do a pixel perfect X mode using a frozen enemy. That's pretty pog. Rip. Classic. Didn't someone say, like, let's do a series escape tournament or whatever? Oh my god. That would be such a huge meme. I kind of want to do one. Yeah. Then I'd have to learn, like, the bullshit strats. Oh my god. That would be so funny. We would have to do, like, best out of 9 or something. Be better than Beef. We would have to do, like, yeah, a lot of matches because of RNG. You would literally lose because of RNG, honestly. I feel like that would happen 50% of the time at least. Oh, that's interesting. That's really good, actually. So yeah, like, we could say, like, okay, you got, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe? That might be too long, but yeah, you know, just for now, like, 30 minutes. Do as many series escapes as you can. And whoever ends up having the highest time wins after those 30 minutes are up. What a good meme. Nice. Beefy's gonna win. Oh no. Dude, honestly, Rhea's gonna win that tournament. 4690, nice. Yeah, maybe Zenny if he joins. But it's definitely going to be Rhea versus Zenny final match. Such a meme. Yeah. I'm wondering, what if we did something like almost like a gauntlet of series escapes. So like what we do is we run on the practice ROM. Fuck, I forgot what category I was doing. There's a lot of different ways we could do this, honestly. Like, what if... What if we were on the practice ROM, and then we turned off Steam, right? Or, like, Steam doesn't hurt you or whatever. And we normalize the tile RNG to always give you the same tile. Right? And then it would be whoever could get the best time in, like, 5 minutes, right? Not give it too much time because there's not enough RNG. And that would be, like, game 1. And then game 2... we would add in RNG, and then maybe game 3 we would add in RNG, or not RNG, but we would add in like Steam and tile damage and whatever, but each player would have the same RNG. I don't know. Or maybe we could have something like, if we ran on the practice ROM, then what if after 30 minutes, right, with RNG and all, what if we did it more like League, like a League type thing with points, right? So it's not 1 versus 1, but it's we all race on the same day. Like, it would be a one-day tournament. We all race on the same day, right? You have 30 minutes on the practice ROM, okay? And you get 5 points for having the best series escapes, just straight up, right? Like if your average series escapes is the highest out of everyone else, then you get like 5 extra points. And then you get like an extra point if you had like the best room time out of everyone else. Dude, actually, that would be really sick. I kind of like that idea. So you can get, like, extra credit if you had the best room time out of everyone. Or if you had the best average room time, something like that. I don't know if we would do averages or just best in general. Maybe not averages, but yeah. Yeah, average would be kind of... that would sort of make it uninteresting, honestly. Because RNG... yeah. Dude, I actually really like the League idea. It's the best sort of format for Series Escape, I think. So you just try to rack up points. And then we can have playoffs. Like maybe top 8 or something, I don't know. Top 16. Yeah. And then you get extra points for like being the best overall and then in specific rooms. So yeah, I mean, we would have to like figure out the actual like numbers, but like the best player would get the most points, and then it just scales. Like it just scales until like if you're the worst player, then you get no points, you know. So I guess it would be dependent on whatever the top time is. Right, so like the first, we would have like one qualifier, and that would be where you get the points. And the points is like determines your seed. And everyone would be racing in 30 minutes. Maybe not 30 minutes, maybe if you get, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know, but yeah. And then you just try to rack up as many points as you can. And we just keep like a tally of like the best times and whatnot. We just record all the times. That sounds super fun, honestly. It's kind of like, it's like a room grinding tournament, basically. I kind of like it. Because room grinding is sick. Shoutouts to room grinding. Exactly. Fuck! Now you're getting it, Beefy. That was gonna be my best Fantoon kill time ever. And then I had to fuck up. Shoutouts to getting CWJ first try. Yeah, and then you can make a spreadsheet of all the best times, shit like that. It'll be so much fun. It sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. And then we can like, you know, expand that idea out to like other parts of the game, I guess. We could do like literally a room grinding tournament with the same series escape like ideas. Like, okay, you get a set of 5 rooms. Grind all of these 5 rooms. So there could be like extra strategies to it because you're like, okay, I'm already weak in this room, so I'm not even going to allocate much time to practice it. And I'm just going to grind 4 out of these 5 rooms instead to try and see if I can get enough points to beat the other players, shit like that. And all of this is like live, you know, so like we're doing all these calculations like in the tournament, in the race. Dude, this is sick. And then, so you could pick a room from like every category. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, so it'd be like any percent. 100, so the best 100% room grinder, you know? Like, we would have statuses like that. Hey, Babel. Thank you for the good luck. What's up, man? I like this idea. I approve. No! Okay. I almost thought I was gonna die. Would have been sick. Or sad. Not sick. Dying would have been sick. Right in if. Beefy gets ship room, wins the tournament. What's up, Omni? We would try to probably have a good balance between RNG filled rooms and rooms that don't have much RNG. But there kind of needs to be a little bit of an RNG aspect to it, or else it makes the tournament uninteresting because, you know, people would obviously... There would be very clear winners if we had only rooms that had no RNG. Did you hear me talking about the Series Escape tournament, Omni? Were you here for that? No, I'm grabbing it. Okay, so my idea was we have like a league almost, and in this league, right, it's like a one-day tournament, basically. And so everyone is like in the same race channel, and we're all racing at the same time. And you have 30 minutes, right, to grind series escape. And you get points for having the best average times, like overall, in series escape. And then you also get points for having the best time, just having the best time for specific rooms, having the best series escape, right? And it's all weighted depending on whoever gets the best time, obviously. And then we move over to like groups, and then we have like actual like real brackets, maybe like top 8. I wouldn't want to make the brackets too big because we already had like that big group stage. And then you just have a top 8, and then you just, you know, do one-on-ones. It's the next big thing. So then I was thinking, like, what if we did that for like other rooms too? We just did like room grinding tournaments. They would be so easy to organize too, and like have, because they would be one day or maybe 2 days, 3 days. It sounds like fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, weekly room grinding tournaments, honestly. And then we could have a spreadsheet with, like, you know, with all the data in it, and we give awards to people with, you know, you get the gist. I'm a stat nerd for sure. I love stats. So I would fill that spreadsheet up with so much shit. Numbers are OP. Best average. You know, whoever's like overall the best well-rounded room grinder, who has the best averages, and then who's like the best, period. There's so many numbers that you could extrapolate from these tournaments, especially if we had it every week, or maybe like bi-weekly, monthly, I don't know. However often we want to do it. Yeah, you'd get so many numbers so fast. We would have to make the rules pretty strict, like, you know, so you can't abuse it in any way. Because you know how room grinding gets. Like, you know, no what's the word I'm looking for? Like unnecessary door checks. Like door checks that, like, basically no, you would have to do RTA strats only. That's the word I'm looking for. Like not doing like bullshit room time only strats. But I guess, what do you define as RTA too? Because I would say like doing right side Bubble Mountain is an RTA strat, just not one that many people go for, right? Like I actually consider that RTA strat. So it'd have to be very specific. No slope killer. Okay, actually, if we had those two rooms combined, then yes. Go ahead and do slope killer. I would allow that. I forgot to split. Yeah, I would have to get really specific with the rules, because like you can do bullshit like strats, obviously. Like you can do like scam strats, but they just have to be somewhat reasonable, that you're not just completely abusing the nature of room grinding. There's some middle ground that you kind of have to find, I guess. Hey John, what's up? I'm good. Just, you know, doing some any % runs, imagine. I'm pretty interesting. I'm pretty interested in grinding KRDP again, actually. I want to see like what kind of stuff I could come up with. Maybe get sub 50. Yeah, because I'm not used to it. That's basically it. Cool. They call me Sherlock Bones. Nice super. Yeah. Oh, actually, I just had another idea. Okay, I almost thought I missed that. I thought I was gonna miss it. Like so let's say we did weekly room grinding tournaments, right? Oh, Shadow, you're gonna love this. Thank you for the good luck, by the way. I'll catch you up on what we were talking about, but what if we did weekly room grinding tournaments and then monthly we did like segment tournaments, right? And for segments, then you would be forced to do RTA strats and like reasonable ones too. And the segment ones, you know, would... Yeah, they would lean more towards RTA, and we would do, like, very specific categories, stuff like that. Like, from all different categories, like, even RBO and GT Classic included. Shit like that. I think that would be, like, a really good balance between BS strats and RTA strats. So I guess... if we did that, then room grinding, I would be more for, what am I saying? What am I saying? I lost my train of thought. So I would be more lenient with the strats you did in room grinding, right? I would allow more like non-RTA strats, sort of. Like, not going too far, but I would be more lenient with it if we had also segment grinding tournaments. Because you would be forced to do RTA strats in that. It just wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I actually love this idea. It started from like having a meme series escape tournament, and now I'm kind of like, yo, this idea is not bad. I would start with the series escape just to, like, you know, get a feel for how this would work, if people would be interested. Oh, whoops, sorry. I don't know why, but I always have to click play. Even though it's like playing already. It's weird. Yeah. What the fuck? It's supposed to be not loud. You can raise the volume if you want, though. Do volume like 100 or whatever. Exclamation point song volume 100, I think will work. RIP. So only a mod can do it. Fuck. Dude, yeah, I would actually be scared if Shadow joined this room grinding tournament. He would crush so many rooms. It would force me to, like, have to get good. But yeah, I want to make it pretty balanced, you know? I don't want to have to do only any percent. I feel like that would be kind of boring. And if we do room grinding for other categories, then we can get more data for those categories as well, which is always nice. More info and all that. Okay. Yeah. Room grinding is always sick, man. I really like this idea. I definitely kind of want to make it a thing now. What about 0% rooms? Maybe that would be like a special one-day thing, doing out-of-bounds stuff. But Ruya would win. Imagine like room grinding out of bounds. So yeah, we could have like, for these like group, they would be group tournaments. We wouldn't really do brackets for these because I feel like that wouldn't make much sense. It would be more like a league with people. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? God damn it. It would be more like a league. And then whoever has the most points at the end would win. Stuff like that. So it's not really going to be a traditional tournament. Who can artificial vary the fastest? Kind of lost a lot of time not paying attention. Okay. F. Beefy's already getting ready for room grinding tournament. I wonder how many people would actually join though. So yeah, I think that's why we're going to start with Series Escape Tournament first, just to get a feel for how many people are enthusiastic about it and expanding it to other things. Get a good feel for it. I'm not losing that much time, and I am surprised. That is very surprising. No. I feel like with these tournaments, you probably would. I mean, that's sort of like the purpose of doing these tournaments. So then you actually find out what you can and can't do, you know? Because they're only going to be like 1 or 2 days. Like, these kinds of things won't take that long. It's not going to be like 3 months like some other tournaments. No. Come on, man. I'm really not paying attention to the run right now. Funny. Not cool, bro. Yeah, and I feel like that's honestly that's kind of the coolest part about this tournament, because we would have like a wide selection of rooms for all types of categories, you know, item sets and whatnot. We could also do we could do like mystery rooms where it's like you get an item set and you would have to complete this room in a certain way. And it's not like in any other category. Like it's like its own unique room and it doesn't show up in any situation. Something like that. But anyways, I got distracted. What was I saying? I'm all over the place right now. What was I saying? Fuck. So this tournament, what we would do is like you have a group of like maybe 5 to 7 rooms, and then you just it's kind of like at your own discretion to grind whatever room you want, right? Like, do I want to grind this one room for 30 minutes, just this one room, so I can try to get the best time ever, or do I want to have a good average amongst all of these rooms, you know? And so if there's a room you don't want to grind, you know, like let's say like there was pit room in that selection of rooms, you know, you just wouldn't grind it. And that would be part of the strategy, you know? Also trying to save your stamina, right? Like maybe you don't want to try and go all out on a certain room, so you're not so tired for another one. This is so degenerate. Room grinding tournaments. Yeah. But also, I think we would scale pit room differently. I mean, everyone can get a sub 5, I think, in pit room. If you have a sub 50 and any percent, everyone can get a sub 5. So we would literally, like, if you saved a frame over everyone else, you would get a lot more points. Whereas if we had a room, you know, we should also do boss rooms too. That would be interesting. But like if you had a longer room, let me try and think of a long room. Not pit room only, but just for shorter rooms, right? Maybe if a room is like under 6 seconds. Meridia tunnels. That would be so funny. Imagine if that was one of the rooms. What long room is there? There's actually not that many. Oh, Return Wasteland, right? Like we would actually like we wouldn't really get down to the frames for that, for Wasteland Revisit. We would be more lenient, I guess, with the scaling. Because there's also a lot of RNG in it. Oh, and Plasma Room. Plasma Room's pretty long. I guess Climb too, actually, and Parlor, now that I think about it. We wouldn't really get down to the frame. Yeah, exactly. And that kind of data we would find out over time. Oh yeah, so that's right. Now I remember. You said something about connecting it to SD to SNES and stuff. Yeah. Because we would be doing all this in the practice ROM anyways. So if we could make like a fun tune bot or some sort of way to record every room time you get, that would be pretty good. What's up, Ed D? Ed Z Woo. Eddie, we're gonna do a series escape tournament. It's confirmed. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, Eddie. He doesn't know. Rhea would definitely, yeah, be first place for series. Ooh, also, you know, you bring up a good point too, Shadow, actually what you just mentioned. Like, maybe, I don't know if like this is actually something we want to do, but how fast you get the room time and the escape time might actually like benefit you in the long run. Like, you get more points. The longer it takes you to get the time, the less points you get. I haven't really worked out the rules yet, Eddie. This is an idea that I came up with like 10 minutes ago. Right, for RNG it might not really matter, because you can get cucked a lot of times. Fuck. Jeez. This run was pretty shit. I was literally talking about this room grinding tournament for 40 minutes, and I've not been paying attention. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that kind of sucked. That was almost like an Eddie Mother Brain fight. Imagine. Excuse me, keyboard, or sorry, hitbox cheater? Yeah, it's the new category. Anyways, so yeah, I'll debrief you, Eddie. Basically, so this series escape tournament, it's gonna be like a one-day thing, because it's like super short anyways. We would have like a group stage, and everyone races at the same time, and you have like 30 minutes to get both the best series escape time overall, like the timer, and then also each individual room. So we'd be running on the practice ROM. And then you would get points for having the best average, right, over all the rooms, the best average for each individual room, and then the best time, just period. And you would get points for all those different data points, you know? And then whoever has the, then we would do brackets where we do 1v1s where it's just, you know, just a basic race. And we would do probably like top 8 or top 16, I don't know, depending on how many people show up. And it's whoever has the most points. Probably like best of 9 or best of 7, you know, just so you can like try and mitigate some of the potential RNG. Or we know, so also Beefy had a good idea of like, we would do it like the arcade tournament, so it's just, you have 15 minutes to get the best series escape time, which would probably be a bit better. Because then you involve resets. We would probably make it like closer to 10, honestly. So you have 10 minutes to get the best series escape time, 1v1. I don't know, actually, I didn't think about that. What do you guys think? Like, part of me wants to say, yeah, we should start from the elevator. And then part of me says, maybe just start in Ridley Room. I don't know, it's like, if you don't start in the elevator room, where do you start? It gets kind of complicated. Because you want to make sure it's as normalized as possible. Yeah, but what if like someone... What if someone... No, actually... No, you would start at the elevator. No, yeah. Never mind. You'd start at the elevator. Exactly, Stashio. Yeah. Yeah. You would start at the elevator. For the 1v1s at least, you would definitely just reset and completely and start at elevator. Yeah, honestly, we should. Once we do the series escape tournament, I definitely want to like branch out to do other rooms. Just have a room grinding tournament and make it like weekly or something. It would be like a one-day thing. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I actually didn't think about where we would start, but 1v1s specifically, you definitely want to start at elevator. The room grinding, like the group stages with the points, maybe we could start after Ridley, I think. I don't know. Yeah, Eddie. That's also something I want to do as well. Segment races. Depends on how long we want a segment to be. We can honestly do like short segment, medium segment, and then long segment, like races. Those would be more like a monthly thing. Oh my god, dude. That's horrendous. You would get space jump for that. 11 minutes of X-ray climbing. I mean, if people want to do it, you know. I'm open to suggestions. We need to also make like, I mean, I don't know, maybe this already exists, but like just have some sort of randomizer that just picks a group of rooms, right? And you just select those randomly. Because I don't want to have anyone like pick a room or group of rooms. So we would just have like a random group of rooms that it picks with maybe specific conditions. Yeah. Yeah, the randomizer thing you'd be able to take into account all sorts of like